Quarantine is halfway over. Outside is opening up. No. Good morning, butterflies, and welcome back to my channel. I know I'm in the car again. I'm always going somewhere. I'm going to go get donuts this morning. I don't care what anybody has to say. I want a donut this morning, so I gotta get a donut this morning. I just want to jump right into it. I want to be able to tap into exactly who I am. Like, I am super passionate about the spiritual world and being able to manifest and really just find peace with your inner self. Being able to find peace with your inner self allows other things to gravitate towards you a lot easier, and you just feel better. I feel like for the past, I'm not gonna lie, like for the past year or so, I've been in a really clouded space. Like, I have all of the opportunities and things placed in front of me to accomplish what I need to accomplish, but I'm just not motivated enough to actually like get up, get out, and get to what it is I need to get done. And just a couple days ago, I know this is, you guys are gonna be like, what? I ended up being invited to a little like housewarming type thing, and I was introduced to a few ladies that actually, like, they sit so well with me. I know majority of the time it takes weeks, months, shoot, even years to build certain connections, but I'm not gonna lie, like, these ladies are amazing. They're like super cool. Everybody has, you know, their own personal things going on in life, of course, but based off of the conversations that we were able to have and build off of, and just kind of be like, oh my god, like, it's interesting to know that you can, it's interesting to know that you're not the only person who thinks the way that you think. Long story short, we ended up just like talking about a lot of stuff when it comes to healing the heart, when it comes to being able to manifest money, love, or, you know, just certain things, anything that it is you desire. We spoke on it. It was just dope because it's like, well, damn, I'm not the only person who thinks of things like this. But my whole point about it is, after speaking to these ladies, it just inspired me to push a little bit. You're gonna run into things in life that don't make sense at the moment, but there's a lesson behind everything. So if you start a little business here and it fails the first time, okay, you got to write down everything that it is you did not do or could have done better in order to succeed when you start the next portion of a business or the next business that you come up with or idea or whatever it is. Not to mention, as much as we as human beings have the idea we can do it on our own and I don't need anybody's help and I got this, in reality, nothing gets done alone. Yeah, you can have your ideas. Your ideas are strictly your ideas. But at the end of the day, in order to build something, you need the help of other people. We have to learn to put our pride aside and be like, okay, you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not gonna have time. Imagine being a multi-millionaire. There's no way in the world that he's able to, or he or she is able to answer calls, answer emails, send product, package things. Like, there's just no way that you're able to do all those things in a matter of 24 hours by yourself to make sure that the people who support you have their, you know, the people who support you have what it is that you are providing. I just think it's important that we know, like, don't be afraid to put your pride aside and say, you know what, I need help. You know what I'm saying? But be cautious about who you're asking help from. I don't know if this is just gonna be like a rant vlog. I just feel like everything that I'm putting out there needs to be said, because I'll be the first to admit I'm looking in the rearview mirror in case you guys are like, what is she looking at? I'll be the first to admit that I'm gonna get copyrighted like crazy. I'll be the first to admit that I can be the block for my own blessing. When I say that, I strictly, like, it's exactly what it sounds like. Like, I tend to get in my own way. I am my biggest critic. I discourage myself a lot of the time. And it's like, when doing that, I'm not even pushing myself far enough to see whether or not I can or cannot do something. And I'm telling y'all for real, like, this is literally just like, over a couple of nights, I've been like, oh my God, like, I've spoke on it before, you know what I'm saying? I've like been like, okay, Kia, there's no way I've done it with you guys. Okay, I want to do YouTube. I really want to do YouTube. How the hell am I gonna make YouTube happen? All I gotta do is pick up the camera and do what I'm doing here. Like, it just took God placing certain things in my life in order to motivate me in that. Saying, like, it's just things that I want to do, but there is a process to get there. I just woke up super inspired. Like, the message that I woke up with today is, do not be afraid to do what it is you want to do. Whatever it is that is weighing on your head, whatever it is that you wake up passionate about, do it. Just no way in the world that you're not able to do it. This world is so big. Like, so big. You can literally do whatever it is that you want to do. I just think that we stand in our way a lot of the time. We run into things that, again, discourage us and make us think we're not capable of having certain things. Everyone is able to win. I don't care what the situation is. Everybody has a chance, a fair chance, to win and eat at the winner's table. There's so many things that I want to do, honey, and I've just been like, girl, no. Got distracted. Something else distracted me along the way. That's not cool. So now I want to take everything that I've learned a lesson from, and I want to put it out there for people who are struggling with getting out of that clouded space, who are struggling with, like, figuring out whether or not they're able to accomplish certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's in me. I don't know what it is, but a lot of people gravitate towards me anyway and want my opinion on things, and 9 times out of 10 I'm like, okay, this is how I feel, but I don't want to give my opinion based on just how I feel. I like to give my opinion based off of the things that I've actually been able to go through. But I know that my path right now, if you have to sit back and ask yourself what your path is, do so. Like, write down 5 things that you'd be happy to wake up doing every single morning, and list why those things make you happy. I think that's a good start as far as being able to organize your journey a little better, to organize who you are. Motivates you to get up every morning and say, okay, you know what? This is what makes me happy. We work 9-to-5 jobs, you know what I'm saying? People work check to check, and at the end of the day, the American dream for most people would be to make enough money to be stable enough and actually live comfortable. But that, we all know that that's not a thing. And so you really have to figure out something that is gonna motivate you every single day, so that way it doesn't feel like work. You want it to feel like, you know what, I'm just getting up to do what it is that I love to do. And you're gonna go through, like, the trials and tribulations of things. You're gonna hit bumps in the road. You're going to fall and scrape your knee. You're going to go through all these crazy things. But because you're so passionate about whatever it is that you love, it's not gonna stop you. Those bruises will get cleared up, and you'll be like, okay, cool, I won't fall doing this again. I won't fall doing that again. But we all have to realize it takes time to get there. Some people are born with the silver or gold spoon in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? But for those of us who actually have to go through major humps to get to where we want to, don't think of it as you're losing. Don't think of it as you're not strong enough. Don't think of it as you're never gonna get there. Those things are only gonna make you stronger. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you guys, because honestly, I don't have very many subscribers on here, but when I think back on when I was like, you know what, because I had been talking about doing YouTube 2 years before I actually posted my first video. And when I did that, I was like, okay, whatever, we're gonna see how many views I get. We're gonna see, you know what I'm saying, who subscribes, whatever. Now that I'm sitting at the followers that I have, again, which isn't very many, but I'm blessed to say that you guys are interested in me enough to be a part of my little family that I'm trying to grow. If I was consistent, I would see a major change. I would be able to pull more people in who are just like me. But inconsistency is not good. And that's really just it. Like, I don't know, I kind of went on this rant, but I feel like it's motivating. I woke up feeling like, you know what, there's no reason why you should wake up irritated. There's no reason why you should be like, it's the end of the world when your world is just beginning. You know what I'm saying? So I crack myself at, because I am honestly, I gotta get it together. I gotta get it together for sure. Like, I have so much going on, so many good things going on, you know what I'm saying? And with that being said, it's just like, enjoy your life. I'm only 24. I feel like I stress like I can't even say an 84-year-old person, because I know people who are in their 80s who don't stress. And if they are, you would never know. Oh, long story short, let's go get these donuts. I might still feel like talking and ranting and all that good stuff when I get my donut. But I'm hungry, y'all. I'm hungry. I have some really good things. Like, I have some really good ideas as far as content coming y'all's way, to the point where it's like, you know what? Why didn't I think of this? Why didn't I think of this like weeks ago? I don't understand. I'm looking crazy out here too, don't mind me. Oh man, my little scarf is coming undone. Just in case y'all thought I was joking. No, boo, I ain't joking. Come and go got good donuts, y'all. Sorry.